Hello folks, welcome to El Canal Channel Jose. Today we're going to give you an idea how to replace a battery on a LiftMaster control. And this is the model is 375 UT, and this can control two gates or two garage doors individually. So you can use one button for one door and the other one for the other door. So, but these require a power source so they can send a signal to the apparatus that needs to open and close, or the motor that needs to close or open the doors or the gates. So for this control, it requires one battery of the CR2032. And we're going to show you a close look how to do this replacement or installment of this battery. So we have a pack of two, but we only require one for this control. So we're going to give you an idea how you can do this yourself. So here we have the battery. It's a 2032, but it's a CR2032. It's a 3-volt battery. We're going to be installing it in this control. So usually this comes with two buttons, this model. So it has this button right here. Half of the circle is one button and half of it is another button. And usually there's a red cap on these guys, or it might be different color, and there's some buttons and some numbers here, but we don't have to mess with that right now. That's to program your control to your motor or your receiver. So with that, we're going to split this control in two, and so that way we show you how to install the one battery into this control. So for this procedure, what you're going to need is a flathead screwdriver, a smaller one, and what you're going to try to do is fit it between the plastics and then start turning the screwdriver so you can get these shelves to split. Just don't force it too far, but just make it so they can split. You just kind of get the feeling of it. It has to give. All it is just two shelves with these little edges right there grabbing the other half. So once you split it, you're gonna have the control, the button side, and this other guy. There's two buttons here that these guys were pressing on. So you want to make sure how you take them off. So the battery goes right here, and on these, the battery, the negative goes facing down and the positive goes facing up. There's this little plate, this shield, so that can be put in, and then once we get the battery in there, we can put both shells together to encapsulate the control and the battery. So now we put the battery in. You can see this is the positive side, and then we got the negative side. Negative down and positive up. So like this. Start sliding it in. So now that you have put your new battery in, or you have put the battery in, before you put it together, you press one of the buttons and you make sure that that button or that light comes on. But you want to make sure that once you press this, if the door or whatever this actuates, you don't want to have somebody getting hurt. So you want to make sure that if you press this button, it's actually going to make sure that that door is going to operate without hurting anybody. So once you know that the control works, then we can start putting the other shelf together. So now this is the two buttons, and these are the numbers to program the control to your garage motor. So we put the shelf with the buttons line up with where we press them at, and we put the control together. Well, folks, hopefully this video was useful and helpful, and that we give you an idea how you can do your own replacement of the battery on your control LiftMaster 375 UT. And we only use a battery, which is a 3-volt, the CR2032, and we bought a pack of two so we can have one spare, or so in case it goes out again. The only tool that we used, it was a flathead screwdriver. We split the control, we put the battery in, put it together, and now we have our working remote. So now we can open and close our garage door anytime we need. So with that said, for our friends who are watching our video, haven't subscribed to our channel, please subscribe. If you like our video, give us thumbs up, share it, and we'll see you soon with more videos here in El Canal. El Chano Jose.